How to use your Moldavite. So, in the times in which that I had used this piece, it was not very often, and I didn't really get to create a sort of technique with it. The way in which I work with beads in general, or rocks or crystals in general, is one in which I'm holding it with my dominant hand, and I'm using two fingers in particular to gain my focus and my attention and direct my flow of energy with it. Moldavite is something that I found to be quite different, and I didn't necessarily get that sort of connection. I think the difficulty in me being able to gain that sort of connection to the crystal itself was due to the fact that it isn't actually a crystal. It is a glass form. They do not have a molecular geometric form. They do not have a sort of memory for it to be encompassed on, or to be coded, if that makes any sense. This is glass. This is something that does not have those sorts of patterns. It does not have that sort of consistency. So I threw out the kind of book when it comes to handling crystals and how it is you can try to use that technique on tektites. I more or less just threw it into my left hand, to be honest, and I just kind of understood there's an energy to this. There's a source of it, and the source is kind of radioactive, an incredibly powerful impact force. So in its true and primal sense, it is something in which the earth received a foreign body, and this reception is something that is what this whole piece of glass is based on. It's based on receiving, and somehow this has been able to resonate and hold on to that energy. The circuitry just isn't there, but the energy still is. And so I just decided to see if I can try to receive, be a little more feminine, and try to throw it in my left hand, or my receiving hand. So your hand may not be dominant for you. And I just tried to see what I could receive from it. And I didn't use any of my fingers in particular. I just had it out in my palm, and then I just had it resting there. And I would just kind of hold it, and I would just try to take some deep breaths. The idea is that I am not sapping any energy from this. It's the fact that I am just trying to receive the energy that it has taken 15 million years to come to me to give. And so just taking those deep breaths, closing my eyes, and allowing my mind to wander, and then just try to see if I can ground and then incorporate that high octane, that high level energy into just the breath, and seeing where my mind went. As I did this, I would come up with sorts of questions of what is it that I'm resisting in my life? What is it that I want to transform? What is it that I'm looking to grow within myself, and how can I do so? And are these things integral to me? Are these things integral to my desired purpose, my desired lifestyle? Am I going to actually enjoy the fruits of the labor in which I am designing myself to act upon? Upon just continual questioning, I whittled myself down to these core desires, and then made it a point to just have that as a desired expression in my physical world, as a desired manifestation to help me along my journey in my life. And in doing so, focusing on that lifestyle, kind of bringing about a sort of visualization and then emotional status, and in experiencing those manifestations and experiencing that best life, And I went ahead and just tried that out, and I have been finding better and better results with the increased authenticity of my attitude towards my manifestations. The more I put into it, authentically, sincerely, the more that I am getting out of it. And that is what I have to share with you. So I hope this helps, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching this video. Deuces.